Okay, we have a very, very interesting potential turn of events. It seems as though Tommy Reese, the new play caller, he's been offensive coordinator, but Kevin Stefanski was calling the plays. Tommy Reese is now taking over play calling, and it seems as though there are whispers that Tommy Reese may prefer Shedeur Sanders to be the starting quarterback over Dillon Gabriel, and this may be Dillon Gabriel's last opportunity this week versus the Baltimore Ravens, which puts Shedeur Sanders in line to be the starting quarterback next week versus the Las Vegas Raiders. We got to break this down. The streets are talking, and we got to get into it. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, hype the video. Let's get into it. So, obviously, Dillon Gabriel has had his struggles. I don't believe he's a starting quarterback. You don't probably believe he's a starting quarterback. And that's not to say the guy can't play the game at all. He's just not a starter. He's a backup that can come in a pinch for 2 games, 2-3 games tops, and try to get you a game to keep your team, head above water until the starting quarterback gets back. Now, everybody in Cleveland is tired of seeing Kevin Stefanski trot Dillon Gabriel out there and then get at the podium and tell everyone he's going to start Dillon Gabriel again before he even looks over the tape. Now we have people talking about this Browns regime. Everybody's tired of him. They don't even know if this regime has confidence in Dillon Gabriel, which furthermore sparks the rumors that Tommy Reese wants Shedeur Sanders to take over the starting job. Let's take a listen.
It's so interesting to see this early because, again, we're halfway through the season. Like, they conceivably, if they pull the nose up on this, you could get to 6 wins, which 4-4 down the stretch would feel like a tremendous success if you're Kevin Stefanski or Andrew Berry. But the idea that Browns fans have reached spite, like, I want you to lose.
Yeah.
And I want their pound of flesh isn't just, well, this guy's no longer with the organization. That's wild.
It comes from a good place, though, because obviously
I agree.
I think the fans want them to lose. They want them to sit in it. They want them to do all this, ultimately because they want the clean house. They want them to embarrass themselves so badly that when people like Ross come on, they have no defense of Kevin Stefanski. They want them to embarrass themselves so badly that it's not a conversation about should you get rid of the head coach at the end of the season. It just becomes, all right, fine. They've made peace with getting rid of him. We're just waiting and counting down the day.
Well, I mean, it's not even a conversation if Kevin Stefanski should be gone, because the truth be told is now I showed y'all the clip where shout out to G. Bush, where he was on UCSS and he was letting it be known Browns players on the offensive and defensive side of the ball message me and let me know they're tired of Dillon Gabriel. I'm not just up here talking. That lets you know. And that furthermore sparks the conversation that Tommy Reese prefers Shedeur Sanders. And Kevin Stefanski is refusing, which is why he needs to go. Not why, but that's part of the reason he needs to go.
I think they just want to leave it not even close to up to interpretation or a question mark. I think they want it stamped down and solidified. We get brand new everything because that's the only way we're going to eventually win around here.
And I don't think it's just a rejection of Stefanski and Berry. Because I think it's easy just to say, well, these 6 years haven't worked out the way you've hoped. 6 years is a long time. Like Dan Orlovsky said yesterday, I still think we got a good coach here in Kevin Stefanski. I just think it's maybe run its course. I don't think it's just that. I think it's a rejection of 10 years of their process. 10 years of hey, they're really doing things in an intelligent way. And hearing that and time again, I mean, even the way the normalizing of the worst quarterback play in the NFL.
Here we go. Now we get into it.
He's a young quarterback. We got what murder?
What murder?
Think about it though. Bill Barnwell put out an apology piece for Dillon Gabriel.
Yeah,
and it's
I don't know if that was an apology piece.
Who linked that, or who wrote that on behalf of Bill Barnwell?
No,
and that is part of the problem. You have so many people coddling trash play, trash coaching. So many people. Oh, well, if Kevin Stefanski gets fired, he'll probably get another job right. So what if he goes and gets another job right away? Who's bringing him on as a head coach? He might go get a quarterback coaching job or a coordinator job. If that, I don't even see how that happens right away. But he got a lot of friends around the league, so he'll probably get a job somewhere. But who cares? Who cares? Nobody checking for no Kevin Stefanski. Y'all keep making excuses for this dude that can't see over the line of scrimmage, that he's throwing y'all keep making excuses for it. And this is why the Browns can't win games.
He called him a backup quarterback by the end of that piece. I don't know that was necessarily that was not an endorsement
those
of Dillon
numbers
Gabriel.
in a very rosy way.
Ultimately end up with saying he's definitely a backup quarterback. But that's either
you
here
didn't
nor there.
save the movie. The journey was the movie.
The point. The point is, though, is like for like yourself, for instance, you have gone so far in like course correcting the idea that you don't want football, or you want a football guy and you don't want any of these analytical people around you, that you basically have decided you could put like I don't know, a potato on a stick and hire them as a head coach if you thought he was a football guy. Like, and that's fine. I'm with you. Like, I agree with that. But that's how far we've gone. We'll take somebody with just absolute bird brains and mush for brains and be like, all right, is he a football guy? Because we're just so turned off by everything that is this regime right now that we're going too far in the other direction, and that's fine. But that's why, I mean, people are angry. They don't want this to exist anymore. They wish this part of the Browns was dead.
The truth is, it's tough for me, and I said this in the beginning segment, it's tough for me to root against these guys, but it's tough for me to root for them because there's just, I don't relate with them, or I don't relate to them. There have been so many things that have happened that have been head scratchers, and like, I can understand if Browns fans are bitter that you took a core in 2020 and then you never really got into like a championship window. You had 2 playoff appearances, 1 win, but you never became a credible threat. And if you had told somebody in 2020, hey, with Chubb, Baker, and Miles and all the other talents you've had, you're not going to become anything close to a credible championship threat in the next 5 years. There's no other way to consider that but a massive loss. That said, I cannot root against this team. This is separate the art from the artist.
Sure.
I don't have to root against them, but it's being honest is okay as well. And then we got to address that. People are claiming that Shedeur is looking bad in certain reps, but at the same time, he's not getting reps. So which one is it? The lies don't even add up.
Whether they tell you the truth or whether they just say nothing, then you have to look at, okay, what's happening? And so they can say, Dillon's made. I mean, Dillon's really grown. Show me it. Because he just went up against one of the 5 worst defenses in the NFL, and I believe he had about 150 yards passing, and his situational football was crap.
Well, so the other response to this then would be, well, Shedeur must look really bad then. If Dillon looks this bad, then Shedeur must look really, really bad, and that's what the players are hiding. And this is where I'd go back to the idea of, in what reps are players even seeing that he's looking bad?
Yeah.
Like, where's the evidence that any of these players get to watch him do anything in these practices outside of basically just sitting back of Dillon Gabriel? Because that's, again, 100% of the reps go to Dillon Gabriel. So where are they seeing this bad Shedeur Sanders? And
these are the lies that are being debunked around this organization, and the lies need to be cleared up. And this is, some of the problems with the Cleveland Browns. But you already know, man, like, players are starting to speak out through other people in the media, through other people in the Cleveland media, and the people in the Cleveland media are saying it. Listen, man, Dillon Gabriel better show up and show out Sunday because it will be his last chance. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Keep the vision. Make sure you like, comment,